can see it because I ain't got no phone. T-rell played it. I'm sipping my soda. That
nigga King said that nigga got granny ass.
Granny ass.
Oh shit, that's Paul.
That nigga King funny.
He said that nigga have a moo on.
That's
granny ass.
Oh, my nigga had me crying for like 5 minutes, dog.
Let's switch it up real quick. I'm gonna be T-rell right now. Let's switch it up real quick.
Okay.
Yeah. Boots on the ground, man.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Boots on the ground, man.
I was out there for the protest, man. This is my second day in a row, man. I've been out there really just.
Where do you park when you get there?
Salute
I park my bike.
Smac.
I park in front of big car. We got a special spot. I only can put it out there, but it's always there for us. So I park right there. And
wave it.
I took the camera out there with me this time because I just came from doing a podcast at t-rell house back on Fig. Because, you know, we've been going crazy all week long, 5 days in a row. We ain't taking no days off. We filming. We ain't bushing around and none of that, right? So I went to t-rell house, boom, and I'm like, T-rell, you know what? Give me the camera. Let me go out there and blog this shit, nigga. We was on Twitch, right, T-rell?
Yep.
Had 350-some people on Twitch just going crazy. Because I really wanted to get the experience of seeing this protest live and direct. I always see it on TV. I never went out there and see this shit. So me seeing it firsthand was crazy. Crazy. And I'm talking about, I'm walking in the street with millions of people.
It's crazy. It's going up down there.
I seen the people that was really there protesting for the right cause, and I seen the knuckleheads that was out there just to be knuckleheads out there fucking up shit.
Yeah, but you're always gonna get that, Pete.
There's knuckleheads out there going crazy.
Yeah. I mean, you're always gonna get that. You're always gonna get half and half. You know what I'm saying? Show them, Smacky.
They put a
I
curfew.
take pictures with this, all type of stuff out there. They love me, man.
Yeah.
So where was you at?
I wasn't there.
Where was you at?
I was working.
It's time for some input.
Oh, yeah.
Give them some input.
You got to be out there, boots on the ground
Boots
for your
on the
people,
ground,
bro.
man. Show people.
They was asking about you too.
Yeah. Shout out to people, man. Support, man. Go to my post. Go to my post, man. There's a couple of resources you could go to. Shout out my boy Alfred Robles. I'm gonna be helping them support some street vendors that are still out there working. We're gonna put some money on they. Yes, that's what I was doing. Oh yeah, we're gonna put some money on they shit. Shout out Fluffy. I know Fluffy was part of that. Me, Con, and the management team are planning on putting a comedy show together to give the money to some lawyers to help some immigrant families get their papers right, or maybe even get them out of jail and stuff like that. So yeah.
Okay, yeah. So if Duno don't go out there, we ain't gotta go. Basically, yeah.
Boots on the ground. He out there. That's his way of putting his boots on the ground, man. He raising money for the
No, he
winners.
raising money. I'm fucking around, but that's tight.
Yeah,
That's
man.
good. Because everybody don't gotta, you know what I mean? You shouldn't go out there.
Everybody's not protesters, man.
And everybody shouldn't, because it's kind of, you know, you might get yourself into some crazy shit that you
and
don't want to
it's
get
like
yourself
50-50,
into.
like how Smac said, you know, like, I mean, with everything, when protests come, also comes chaos, you know, that's just part of like the whole, that's what you have to go through.
It attracts the leeches.
Yeah, exactly. So there's people that actually care out there, man. Shout out, I know the Cherla people, I know a gang of like homegirls that work for like, a gang of communities like Barrios Unidos, like an organization a lot of the homies are part of, where they actually go out there and, you know, they have a message. And then there's people that just go out there and fuck around, you know. That's just what's gonna happen.
What do you think the whole reasoning behind the protests is? Like, what are they trying to accomplish?
I'm not super educated on what it could do, but I was seeing a couple of videos. We talked about it yesterday. Letia told us that a protester actually got ICE to leave Pasadena and Monrovia.
Yeah.
Like, you know, on some peaceful shit. You know, like LA, it's one thing, but when you go to these small communities that are like super tight knit, like Burbank or like Pasadena, Monrovia, little like incorporated cities, I think that's what they're called, where they're like they have their own police department. They don't fuck around. So, you know, especially people in the community, they pay a lot of money to live there, so they don't like fucking their shit up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they got him out of there. You know, the ICE left the city, moved on to the next city. They went there, got him out of there peacefully. So there is ways where you're seeing the protest actually make sense and you know, do those things for sure.
Right. Ask me the same question because I've been out there and I've been getting knowledge. I've been talking to people. What's the question?
So what do you think this protest is helping doing?
It's helping a lot. It's helping change the minds of the peoples that's behind these desks and tables that could change the law and that could go against Donald Trump. You hear what I'm saying? Because now they looking at this is getting serious out here now. You feel me? Hold up. Let me go on and write this letter and what's that shit called? Like a tisk. Is it called a tisk? Like when you go against it, what he's saying. What's that? It's with a T.
I have no idea.
I don't know the word either. I know what you mean though, yeah.
Contest. Oh, yeah, contest. Now we can contest because now, okay, we see what the people saying. Because just because he the president, it's people that he got to go through. It's like ranks and this shit.
To pass laws and shit.
So it's people behind that desk can be like, hold up, let me put this paper in and we can stop. You get what I'm saying? It's a lot to do with protesting that could stop this and change this. Where they can be like, hold up, we got to put a stop to you now, Donald Trump. You're doing too much now. So now we came because it's called a collective. They got to vote as a collective. And we vote what you're doing is wrong. You get what I'm saying? It do help. I was out there really like talking to people. I ain't going, hey, Ben, I tell you.
Good shit.
For real. I was
shit.
really out there. That's what I went out there for. I didn't go out there like when they got the fighting. Ask Ben. I said, Ben, I don't want to see that. I'm not here for that. I'm lying, Ben.
Yeah.
Where Ben? He did?
He can't
Where Ben?
He edited.
I said I didn't go out there for the fighting. When they got the fighting, what I say, Ben? Come on, let's get away from this. We not here for that.
Who was fighting, like random people?
Random people, jumping people. I'm like, we not here for that. I'm here to get the real, see what's really going on. You feel me?
Yeah. Get better knowledge. Get better knowledge.
Yeah, get better knowledge and get updated on what's going on. So when they start packing this young man out, I'm like, come on, man, we up out of here. Let's go this way. I'm here, nigga, to see what's going on. I'm walking up on the police, looking like, okay, this was going on. I'm looking how these police was having fun shooting these little tear gases at people like if they was just target practice.
Target practice, for sure.
I'm watching this and I'm seeing it in real life, my nigga. Like, they was having fun, smiling. Boo, boo. Like, come on, part of the game is that, homie. I was really out there for the knowledge. I didn't go out there for the vandalism, do none of that shit. I went out there to get some real knowledge, like I was telling Terrell. On that first day, I want to go out there and see what the fuck is going on. And I got to see firsthand.
Yeah.
For real.
There are a lot of people out here that's saying, okay, if you're illegal, then yeah, they have the rights to just go ahead and take you back. I mean, because every other country does the same thing. Because we can't go to no other country and be illegal. And you know, every other country may take way worse measures. You feel me? We getting off, they were saying motherfuckers getting off a little light. Because it's almost kind of like if you go to Russia or something, you know, Brittany Griner, she got arrested for a fucking vape or whatever. They finna get this bitch 10 years. You know what I mean? Like, if you're illegal somewhere, you might not never find your ass again. Like, but it's like, okay, you illegal, you go back. Should there be like a crazy fight for that? Just go back. Shit, if you can get back over here, you can get back over here.
I think it should be a crazy fight because these people been here down in 30, 40 years. If you're going to put your foot down, you're supposed to put your foot down 30, 40 years. Don't wait now because you got a chip on your shoulder over something we probably don't know about, talking about Donald Trump. Now all of a sudden, I'm tired of y'all. Y'all got to go back to your city. I'm finna build this brick wall right here to make sure you can't hop this. Should have did that 30, 40, 50 years ago, bro. Now that you want to do it now, it's upraised now. Because these people got family here that been here, got grandkids, great-grandkids, and uncles and nieces. Like, come on, bro. You gonna put your foot down, put your foot down.
30 years ago, that energy was on us, brother. It was destroying the black community.
Who?
Crack epidemic.
Wait, what you mean? I don't know what you're saying. Who?
Ronald Reagan was destroying us. They put crack in the ghettos.
I understand
Turned
that,
our parents to motherfucking
crackheads.
crackheads.
I'm just saying. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what's going on now. What he got to do about what?
It's always presidents. They're different motherfuckers, bro.
And I'm saying,
some niggas gonna come in and hate black people. Some niggas gonna come in and hate Mexicans.
Yeah, but I'm talking about this
Donald Trump
particularly.
hates Mexicans. He does.
Listen,
you can tell.
No,
he didn't hate them back then.
Latinos.
No, you can tell though.
He just calls us Mexican.
Yeah, he generalized every brown person as a Mexican, but there's multiple like Honduran, Salvadorian.
But I'm saying, you can tell. You can tell Donald Trump. That's one thing we all can tell.
Yeah,
because he don't really highlight everybody else. He will say some shit, but he will go in on making sure Mexico.
And you don't feel like that's racist?
We know he's racist.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying.
That's not even a question. We know that.
And so it's right that he's racist, and just because he got the pen and he's
Some
the
will say
president,
he ain't, though.
that
Some
he
will
can
say
do
he
that.
ain't,
That's
he's
gonna make it
also-
right,
I mean,
bro.
but look, you can't go in nobody's country. You can't go in Canada and go be sitting there and live there. You can't. And when it's time for you to groove, you have to go. You're not gonna be fighting to be in there because you live. I got a family and all that. They don't care. You gotta
But this
go.
is not Canada. This is Los Angeles. Canada and Los Angeles.
Yeah,
United States.
I know.
This is
But I'm
United
just
States,
putting.
bro. Freedom of
giving
speech.
I'm giving you an example. Yeah, freedom of speech. If you are a United States citizen, they don't care about your freedom of speech if you're not from over here. But what I'm saying is, what they're doing is morally, like, it's not morally correct. on how they're doing it and how they're
Yeah, how they going
about their way of doing things. No, going into elementary schools while it's graduations going on, running into stores, running into where they're actually working and trying to provide for their family, running into the immigration offices where people are actually doing the right things to try to be U.S. citizens and taking people over. Like, that shit is trash. You know what I mean?
Like, they strong arming.
Yeah.
Instead of giving people that due process.
ICE is made to get these criminals up out of here, get everybody that don't need to be here. You feel me? Like that's not illegal up out of here, man. You feel me? Get up out of here. That's not made for you to do that.
This is where I stand with it though, for sure. I don't have no problem with them grabbing up the pedos, the illegals. That's pedos, that's rapists, that's all that. 100%. I have nothing in my heart. I don't feel shit.
Take them back fast like a NASCAR.
You know what I mean? But if you're talking about people who's out here trying to provide for their family, that's been here, that's been working, they haven't done no illegal shit. You know what I mean? They're abiding by the laws. You know what I mean? Even if you're going to do that, if you're going to grab them up, don't just do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? But chasing them down like dogs in the middle of the street is crazy. And to go back on my racist statement with Donald Trump, I know some people are like, Donald Trump not racist. You know, some will look at it as racist. Some will look at it as standing on business for America and making sure that America comes first and getting everybody else out. So, you know, it's going to be that take where people are like, he's not racist, he's just American. He wants this to be America. America comes first. I get that take, but come on, man.
I came to the realization from being out there and seeing this, I'm with my Browns, bro. I'm with y'all, Duno. My mama, 100%, bro. I'm with it. I'm with it.
By choice, like some parents brought them over.
And they was born here. They got born here in California hospital. And now they taking you back. Like, I didn't come and cross the border. I was born here. I got out my mama at California hospital, and y'all come and taking me back.
And this is the thing too. So some people, it wasn't their choice to come over here. Now they saying, you know what? You don't belong over here. So tomorrow, like he said, it could be another president and be like, you know what? You don't belong over here. I know we brought your ass over here and your ancestors, but now go back. Now, what if they tell you that?
Tell me that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be out there protesting my people because it ain't right. Right is right, wrong is right. It don't matter. I don't know. I got a different outlook on this shit from being out there saying
no, for sure. But I think also like
that shit is wrong.
It's wrong, bro. It's just
wrong.
Again,
none of us are politicians and look deep into the laws, but I think we all have a moral compass when it comes to, pun is right. If you're a piece of shit, then you know what you get yourself into. It's kind of like this, bro. Growing up, obviously, I grew up around a lot of the homies that weren't born here, that came as babies, right? I was born here. My mom came here, and then she had me here.
You been hiding around, right?
Oh, my mom? My mom in hiding right now.
She
I got her in the cut.
Yeah, hiding her out because they covered boy.
That's not tight. We shouldn't even brought that up.
He posted it.
My mom's in the cut.
Yeah, he posted it. Right.
Oh God!
I'm saying something that's public knowledge.
Why would you post
my mom been paying taxes and she got here?
And and I love that you said that because when I said a lot of immigrants is coming over here and they paying taxes, motherfucker told me no, they not. You feel me? I said a lot of immigrants is over here with actual jobs, paying actual taxes, doing actuals.
All right, we got ITIN, so we don't get that back. How you guys get it back, or how you get it?
I said that.
Yeah, we paid 90. I think it said $96.2 billion to America in taxes.
And Social Security.
And Social Security.
They
and
got all that
healthcare.
from immigrants.
And we don't get that back. They don't get the taxes like everybody else get back. And they don't get none of that back.
We just pay it.
They just pay and
so
their money gone.
My mom has Medicare through like a certain plan that helps like certain. So my mom has to go to a certain clinic that helps like people with
Right.
But my mom
don't get the full American benefits. Everybody
my mom has always paid taxes, even when she worked at a fabrica, which was like where they build like the clothes we're wearing, like the fabrics and shit like that. That was her first job, and then even with cleaning houses, she pays her taxes. Has always paid her taxes.
That's the thing, and I'm talking about.
But and to point, I get it, fool. Like if you're in here, but like I always tell people, like people always go like, oh, well, what's the American dream? I'm like, my mom's American dream isn't that she came here. I don't think nobody's dream is to clean floors. Like, let's be honest. I don't think nobody's dream. But my mom's American dream is she came here, did what she had to do to give us a better life. That's the American dream. It was a sacrifice that she took. My mom didn't see her mom till my mom left when she was 16, didn't see her mom again till she was 47, and her mom died a year ago. So my mom only spent 17 years with her mom. And technically, so like the sacrifices that are, some parents might never see, some parents crossed the border, came here, and their parents died a year or two. And they were only 15, 13. So my mom left the whole world she knew just so we could have an education. And I don't think I failed her. I mean, I'm successful. I take care of the family. Like, so that's the American dream. I think people go like, well, how's the American dream? Not like the American dream is giving the next person a better opportunity. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what that's done. I get the point of view of punch. Like, you gonna come here and fuck shit up? I get it. Like, well, you know what it is. And even like I've always like, I mean, growing up tagging, right? And obviously all cultures do, but mostly in LA, it's a Latino thing.
Yeah, let's get it.
And there's taggers that don't have papers, and they know the risk is if you do this and they catch your ass, you might get deported. That's what it is. When they get DUIs and you do a crime, when you're in jail, how many motherfuckers there?
They worry about ICE. They worry about ICE.
No, but how many motherfuckers gonna do 15 years upstate and then get deported?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when you come here and fuck up, you know what it comes with. But like our pun said, when you're coming out here doing the right thing, living the American dream, and let's be honest, this shit was ours before it was anybody else's. And I don't know too deep into the thing, but yes, it was. Some people are Tejanos, some people are Californians, and that's the real thing. This belonged to Mexico. You know what I'm saying? So I think when it comes to those conversations, it's like, I feel like you have to know political stuff, so I don't really like, when people ask me about shit like that, I'm like, I don't really know too much because you would want to be educated to have the conversation and the argument or whatever.
Well, yeah, that's kind of about how you going to be illegal on stolen land. That's what
and that's facts.
I want to ask you a question, right? Yeah. So your mom, did she bring you out here or she had you out here?
No, my mom had me out here.
Okay, so
her mom bought her though, right?
Yeah. No. My mom crossed the border at 16.
Okay, so boom, your mom crossed the border at 16, right? Boom. Okay.
Yeah, with my pops, yeah.
Let me get that understood.
And my sister.
And then she has you out here at one of these hospitals, right?
Yeah, I went in Chinatown. I was no longer there, yeah.
Okay, boom.
She had me in
so can they deport you back? Is that what they doing, basically?
No, but I think Trump mentioned that at some point. He was like, well, you motherfuckers that was first generation, y'all get the fuck. So I'm first generation. Like,
but you got papers here, right?
Yeah, I had that. Before I could get a passport, travel the country and stuff like that. Yes.
Okay.
And also, like, you understand, like,
because I heard him say something about like first generation, you get reported back.
Yeah, which would be like me, Cookie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, I've been working, man. I've been on that shit, bro. I'm watching the news every morning. I'm looking at it when I go home. That shit crazy.
So there's a lot of shit that's been said. Like even like him sending in the National Guard. That's. Technically, he has to approve it to the fool. He's beefing it with somebody that's part of his bro. He's beefing it with Newsom. Like that fool put out a warrant for Newsom. Like imagine the president putting out a warrant for the governor. Of like fool, they're beefing it eternally. Like and bro, Los Angeles has always been a sanctuary space. Los Angeles has always been very sanctuary. What is it? Sanctuary. Yeah, sanctuary city. So they have to get approved by certain, and it was just kind of like. They basically backdoor their own laws.
They on that Debo shit.
Yeah. He's on his literally.
Yeah.
The National Guard can't be sent here without the approval of the mayor or the governor, right? And he was like, "Fuck y'all."
And he told Newsom.
Yeah, he told Newsom
like this shit ain't right. He like, nigga, stand the fuck out our way. Basically, stand the fuck out our way.
Yeah, facts.
Stand the fuck out our way. 700 Marines.
700. They here already. But now another thing.
National Guard, Marines, all that shit.
Curfews in place. Do y'all watch news in the morning?
No, I watch news.
Okay, they brought the Army dudes out here, right? They brought how many Army dudes they brought?
4,100.
Okay, 4,100. Do you know where the Army dudes are sleeping at?
With tents or on the street?
On the floor. They took the cameras in there. They on the floor. They mad about that. Like he imported all these people to come out here to help him, and he got them literally on the floor just like this, and they got the bags like this. A little cover on the floor.
Can you look up how many first generation Latinos are part of like any type of Army Marine?
On the floor. I was just watching the news this morning.
Oh, so they agitated and irritated. So they might pop somebody.
Because I'm looking at this like I'm happy to learn something that I didn't know. There's something like I ain't never been this happy to really learn something and be in tune to that shit, my nigga. And I've really been looking. I'm telling my girl, mama, let me see your phone. Let me just Google this. Woo. I'm looking at this shit like this is really wild. Huh?
Okay, while it's difficult to pinpoint an exact number, it's estimated that over 45,000 immigrants are actively serving in the U.S. military. The Department of Defense doesn't specific track first-generation Americans, but does count non-citizen service members, which is around 40,000 serving in active and reserve competence as of February 2024. So this is non-immigrants. These are immigrants. There's 45,000 immigrants. That has nothing to do with the first generation. And how many soldiers do we have? We have over, I think, millions, right? So we play on like it's not like motherfuckers just out here doing that. And I get it. That's like the argument, right? Like you fools have the drugs and all that, but like if fools were to look really deep into shit, like motherfuckers in Congress, man, doing cocaine. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers that are passing these laws are right there coking it.
For sure.
And you know, it's like we all know it's like a white boy, like it's a rich drug. They say cocaine.
Rich man's high.
Right.
Rich man's high. So like, it's a lot of contradicting, fool. And I like as much as we know how powerful somebody as the president could be. There's how Smac said. There's motherfuckers that are behind that.
Yeah.
Like, all right, fool. We let you be yourself. We let you spread your wings, but
You're going too fucking far.
Yeah, you're going too far.
And they can put a stop to it by filling out these papers because just because he's a president, it's people's. I say the president is the highest, right? But it's the majority
Gotta
rules.
go through Congress.
Yes, the majority rules to real, so they can all team up and be like, you know what? It's over. He's doing too much, and they can put a stop to this. I'm telling you, truth.
Just like they can impeach him.
Yes.
Get him up out of there.
Yes, I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's
So that's basically that's what the protesting is for. Because it was people out there, Ben. What was they saying? Ben, what was the lady saying about like when she kept screaming? Basically she kept saying we come in peace. And she was telling everybody like what was that? What was the word she was saying? Yeah, like when she was pressing that. Like
Yeah, she's telling people like don't be violent. Like that's what
don't be violent, just protest, right?
Yeah, just protest, keep pushing, keep improving. They can't stop us. Stop, they corral us. You gotta start calling shit. You gotta keep
Yeah, everybody not out there for the same reasons though, man. So it's a lot of niggas that blend into the crowd.
Yeah, because
you know
they
what I mean,
looting
with the
now.
wrong motives. So
So
you know what I mean. Then you do gotta understand, COINTELPRO is still out there. They're coming to destroy that. So